you've said to us previously that nothing in Lagos is free,
Yeah.
and so you might need to pay some of the people some
Yeah.
money to give the waste that they have. Could you explain that from the beginning?
Okay, so I started with plastics, as I earlier said, and at the early stage of collection of plastic, we found out, okay, can we try out something? Let's meet these households. Let's tell them why they need to recycle their plastics, why they need to give us their plastics, and we recycle it. And we put it on the table. We told them the dangers and everything, and we found out that the response was quite low or nothing, basically because nothing and incentive wasn't attached to it. So we found out that many of them tell us point blank that if you need me to give you my waste, you need to pay me something. But comparing it to the present way they dispose their waste, they pay a company, that's Loma, to dispose their waste. But I'm telling you, I'm coming to pick up your waste free of charge. You don't need to pay me. They are telling me I now need to pay. So basically, we have the problem whereby Nigerians or Lagosians want money for it, incentives. And okay, when we attach incentives or attach money, they still tell you it's not enough. And we tell you that these wastes, you're supposed to even give me free, or you're supposed to pay me because I'm helping you dispose. So we find out that many people want money or something at least in return for their waste. That's basically.
And so how could that work for e-waste?
Okay, so for e-waste, I think a buyback program will be the best. Buyback program, with what we are also working on, the research we're also doing, and how we are able to do some focus groups with some people. I think the buyback is the best. Nigerians won't want to give you something free of charge. So why don't we attach something to it? Okay, if you give me this material, you get this. If you give me this, you get this. So definitely all e-waste are not the same value. So we need to categorize them. This for this, this for this. And we are seeing how on the long term we could work with some private sectors. That is probably the ShopRites, the likes of some supermarkets, and get vouchers from them. So instead of me giving cash, or we giving the person cash, we give them vouchers. It's a win-win for both parties.
Great. And could you, because we're thinking maybe some of the sound we have from when we were talking to Abel is not so great, so could you maybe explain what you were doing with him?
Okay, so Abel is basically a collector. So he goes round states, round repair shops, round scavengers. He has a wider network than I am, basically because he has been in the industry for probably over a year. He collects other materials. So he goes around, he collects, and we buy them from him.
And when you go and talk to him, what do you do with the phones?
Okay, so what do we do? Okay, so we scale. Once we scale it, we pay him. There's an amount he knows per kg that we buy. So as soon as he has the volume, between 40 to 70 kg every week, we go there, we scale it, and we pay him.
How much do you pay him per kilo?
That would be on record.
Okay.
That would be on record.
Yeah.
But it's quite, I would just say, it's quite high, above the normal rates the European countries buy. But because of the partnership with Closing the Loop, we are buying this and seeing how we could work with the government. Over time, we'll be able to crash the prices but why the prices are that high is due to the illegal activities. We don't know how these guys operate. We don't know how they could be able to buy these phones at such exorbitant amounts. So it's either they are doing something illegal, or we just don't know.
So could you say a little bit about? So you actually have to top the illegal.
Yes.
The illegal buyers. Could you just say that?
Yeah, we need to stop.
Could you explain why you have to go so high?
Okay.
Just one more time.
Okay, so why we need to go so high to buy these phones is basically because these illegal guys also buy at either the equivalent price or higher. But with someone like Abel, with some other collectors, we've been able to tell them why they don't need to sell to these illegal guys, what these illegal guys are actually doing. So we've been able to convince a few of them to either sell at the same price they sell to the legal guys, or probably quite lower. So they know the dangers when they sell to the illegal guys, and they've been able to be reasonable by stopping that and selling to us.
So some of them have actually gone a little bit lower than usual, or same
yes,
price?
some. It's the percentage is like 0.1, just few. But we hope Then over time, you get to go lower or probably go to the normal rates.
Okay, so when you get more
Yes,
more attention
more
and
attention.
yeah. Okay, could you maybe, because I don't think we have anyone explaining that yet, what maybe you could explain what Tokumbo is?
Okay, the term Tokumbo in Nigeria means fairly used material. So anything that has been used is called Tokumbo. We have Tokumbo cars, Tokumbo tires, Tokumbo phones, Tokumbo cameras. Anything that is used, fairly used, is called Tokumbo.
And how is it popular or?
Yes, it's popular. I believe even a 2-year-old child should know what Tokumbo means. It's a popular term.
Why do a lot of you said that Nigerians like to buy used. Why do
Yeah.
they like to buy used?
Okay, so why Nigerians like to prefer to go for the used materials or the used electronics is basically they can't afford the new ones. And if they can't afford new electronics, they go for the fairly used ones. And that's where the importers have been able to exploit by bringing this fairly used materials. So people prefer to go there because of the price.
What is your dream for recycling in Nigeria?
Okay, so our vision is to be the biggest recycling company in Nigeria. The vision we have is, one, everyone in Nigeria should know the meaning of recycling. At least when you tap probably a 6-year-old child or a 10-year-old child, he knows what he should recycle. He knows the term recycling. He knows that, okay, mom, don't throw away this plastic on the road. You don't throw away your phone or your batteries. You can recycle them. So our vision is Nigerians should be enlightened about recycling. Our vision is illegal imports of e-waste should stop. So that's our vision.
Great. Let me just see if there's anything.
Maybe I remember you talked about that you wanted to establish this, that you go home to people.
Okay.
So because maybe that could be